Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NFL Gameline. I'm Neil Abels, here to host today's show, and I have two distinguished gentlemen here with me. I got Earl Go-Go Rush, better known as the Sports Doctor. How are you doing today, Earl?
I'm trying to recover from a party last night. I think it's about time for me to hang it up. I mean, it was insane last night. It was just insane. I can't do this too much more. I
Sound like
was,
you had a good time, though.
I am getting old. I had a good time seeing other people have a good time. That's when
Oh.
you're old.
And of course, the best uncle there is Uncle Larry, as he always tell me. I don't call him that. How you doing this morning, Larry?
What's up, Neil? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So today is our last show for the regular season. We plan to do playoffs, so continue to reach out and look for us. And yes, the record from last week. Uh,
Oh, that's the wrong.
that's the wrong one.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
There we go.
He,
There we go.
I get my picture one week, you screw up the stats. What the hell going on here?
The wild part, Earl, he put on that he won last week and this week. He ain't slick.
I apologize. I'm the one controlling. I had fat fingers and hit the wrong link.
Oh, okay.
The Sports Doctor, 6-1.
There you go.
And Larry went 5-2. I went 4-3. I just been trying to go 7-0. You know, just give me 1 week, and I just don't have.
It won't happen this week. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because this is. Let's get on and talk about the games. The first game we had the Vikings versus the Lions. They're in Detroit. Who do you have, Earl?
The Vikings versus the Lions. I'm going to go with Detroit.
Okay. Who do you have, Larry?
That's a tough one, but I'm gonna probably go with Detroit too. I think they'll win that game. I think the Vikings have probably packed it in.
Well, I cheated a little. I know the Lions are not playing everyone, but I kind of agree with you saying, Larry, about the Vikings. They pretty much just out there playing, and they can't spoil the Lions game. So I'm gonna take Detroit as well. The next game we have is KC, Kansas City, against not San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers. Who do you have, Larry?
Well, just like continuing the theme that you talked about, people not playing. I heard Mahomes is going to rest this week, so I'm going to go with the Chargers in this game.
How about you, Sports Doctor?
Have they already clinched the playoff spot?
They have a playoff spot, yeah.
Yeah, they have a spot.
Otherwise, Mahomes would play. He's resting.
He don't need to be resting because he's been off. He needs to be playing. Well, I guess you don't want him to get hurt for the next game, I guess. But he's struggling. He ain't earned no time to get put off. So,
That's your boy, man.
I'm just keeping it real, man. People been putting his name in MVP. Come on, be for real, man. He had no. That's just almost like saying, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, he ain't supposed to be. He ain't been playing that well. So I'm sorry I took 3.5 minutes to say I'll take Kansas City.
You got Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take the Chargers on this one. Hey, Richie, how you doing?
What's up, Big Red? He look like his brother in that picture. Yeah. Don't he look like Rodney a little bit in that picture, Rick?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Well, that is his brother. I guess he's no. Brothers don't always look alike. So
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
The next game, we have the Broncos versus the Raiders. Who do you have, Go-Go?
Broncos versus the Raiders. The Raiders going out with a win, man. Let's go, baby. Just win, baby.
Who do you have, Larry?
I'm going with the Raiders too. I think the Broncos quarterback situation leaves a lot to be desired. So I'm going to go with the Raiders.
I agree with you. I'm going with the Raiders as well because they have a lot of confusion going on that team right now with the quarterbacks and coaching situation. The next game we have is the Rams versus the 49ers in San Francisco. Who do you have, Larry?
I hate all these games this last week of the season. but I'm going to go with the 49ers. You know, I think the Rams a win might be more important to them for whatever reason, but I'm going to go with the 49ers.
How about you, sports doctor?
I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a hard one for me. I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. I think they needed a little more than the 49ers. We have the Bills versus the Dolphins. It's supposed to be a good one. I think that one is tonight, if I'm correct.
I think you're right.
Who do you have, sports doctor? Is in Miami.
I'm going with Miami.
Okay. How about you, Larry?
I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills as well. I think they wanted a little more than the Dolphins. We have the Bears versus Green Bay, the Packers. Who do you have, sports doctor?
Uh, I'm going with the Bears because they dumb. Yeah, what happens if they win again? Do they lose the first round pick, or do they have it regardless now?
I think the Bears are not even in the running for the first.
It's not in it. It's the
That's not what I'm asking. I'm sorry. Let me speak a little bit more clearly and distinctly. If the Bears win, will they lose the first round draft pick for the NFL draft coming up?
I think the Carolina Panthers are in line for that, and Washington is number 2. The Bears have won a couple of games recently.
unless they have someone else pick.
So hold on. They may have.
Unless they have Carolina's. Pick.
So
Yeah.
at this present time, we don't know the answer to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to research that myself. Okay. I'm going to go with the. See, if I knew they lost the draft pick, I would take Chicago because they're too stupid to not blow this game to get that first round pick. But if somebody else has the pick and they get it automatically, I'll go with Green. I'll go with Green Bay. The Bears are horrible anyway. I'll go with Green Bay.
Who do you have, Larry?
I'm going with the Packers too. I think they'll beat Chicago.
I'm going with Green Bay as well. And the last game, we have Cleveland Browns versus Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Who do you have, Larry?
I'm going to go with Cleveland. I think that's a sleeper team in the AFC to me.
How about you, Go-Go?
Yeah, I'll go with Cleveland.
I'm going to go with Cleveland as well. I think they want to continue that winning momentum into the playoffs. So.
Who do they play?
Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati.
I'm going with Cincinnati. I'm sorry. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Okay.
Neil, who do you have?
I'm going with the Browns. I think they want to keep that momentum of winning into the playoffs.
So the sports doctor has a lot of different picks, especially for me. So he might be making his move right here. and this week's makes me nervous because I don't know who's going to play it or play the whole game. But to recap, I have all of us choosing the Lions over the Vikings. I have Earl taking the Chiefs over the Chargers, and Neil and I have the Chargers.
What? Y'all got the Chargers?
Yes.
Yes.
Because Mahomes ain't going to play.
And the Chargers at home.
You're the sports doctor, man. You got it, you know.
It's not that I'm the sports doctor. It's just that I don't think there's ever been anybody hired for a coach worse than this guy that's been hired from him.
They fired. They fired their head coach when they got beat 50-something to nothing. What was it?
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
His team gave.
They actually have played better since he's been gone.
The team clearly quit on it. So I have Neil and I choosing Buffalo over Miami. Earl, you have Miami. I have all of us taking the Packers over the Bears. Neil and I have the Browns over the Bengals. And both of you two have the Rams over the 49ers, and I have the 49ers.
I can't win either way because you 4 up, and I only got 3 games different than you. It's over already.
Okay, well that works out.
He's not going to dispute that one.
I didn't even notice that. I just noticed there's a lot of differences.
Yeah, I'm detail oriented.
Well, I noticed. Well, I guess you say I am too, because I noticed mine was about 4 or 5 weeks ago that I wasn't doing. Catch up.
But the thing is, you're a good person. That's what really counts.
I still like to win.
Larry and I seek to work with good people, like you, Charles, and David, and all that. Everybody don't have to know all the sports to be right all the time, but you're a good person, and I have fun working with you.
I appreciate that.
You were out of this race 6 weeks ago.
Thank you, Earl.
But everyone's above 500. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
So if anybody had gone with us, they'd be ahead.
If I was a gambling man, I would break out. I'd be a little bit ahead. So I would.
Yeah, you still would be up. That's all it is.
That's about it for our show. Oh yeah, on Wednesdays, what's the show? Who's hosting on Wednesdays?
I'm hosting on Real Fellas Talk Sports.
Wait a minute. What kind of
Richard has known us for a long time, Neil. He went to elementary school with us.
And the thing about we real tight, and I'm actually shocked that he would clown me like in front of millions across the country on the internet. Yeah. That kind of line you can always get away with. Oh, I was just kidding. Don't take things so seriously. Okay, all right.
All right, so I guess we'll see you here Wednesday at 8:00 on Real Fellas Talk Sports. I'll be the host this week.
And, we got a lot to talk about. We had a lot to talk about last week. Well, I'm not going to throw him under the bus. He's not here. But the topics of the show were weak and slow last week. But anyway.
All right. Yeah, because you kept on saying I have no comment. You said it about 4 times.
Asking me all these dumb questions and everything. And he's our best moderator. He moderates better than Larry.
So probably should sign off before we throw anybody else under the bus. All right, Richard, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Richard.
Thanks, Rich.
Sure looks like his brother on that picture, man. I can't.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Oh, we are. Okay.